Everything I do it for you. Thank you, Louis Armstrong. That was great.
Bryan Adams.
Yeah, but you almost went, I see trees are green.
Yeah.
Red roses too. Apple bottom jeans. Boots with the fur.
Oh, that's one of my favourite Louis Armstrongs.
Have you seen? I'll need to show you that video. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Discussing Nothing, the show where we discuss a multitude of topics, more often not leading to nothing. I'm joined today by two brilliant podcasters. They're absolutely acing the game recently. I'm joined by the boisterous
Ben
and the cataclysmic
Kelvin.
Another word I don't really know. Cataclysmic's maybe just a bit chaotic, isn't it?
It's not K though.
Sound. I'm going with sound. Alliteration is surely sound.
Challenge yourself.
The kicking Kelvin.
That's fine.
The knuckling Kelvin doesn't work as well. You need the kiss.
Kaleidoscopic.
Kaleidoscopic Kelvin.
That's very good.
Change it to that.
Add a kaleidoscopic effect now. If anyone's watching, boys, welcome back. How are we?
I do very well, thank you. Doing very well.
You
all
well?
Right. Yeah,
you good?
all good.
Kelvin, you're recently back from where?
Japan.
How was it?
It was alright.
What was your highlight?
Getting these shoes.
Oh,
look
check
at
those.
those. Like the rising sun themselves.
You ever been to Japan?
I've not been to Japan, no.
On your bucket list?
Aye.
I don't think I'll ever go there.
You said that before I
Pair
went.
of those shoes.
Yeah, I don't
You're
think
like
I'll ever go there. I think
firmly
it's
decided.
I think it's simply too far away.
What?
I wouldn't put myself through that.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is that how
So
much?
what's the farthest you'll go?
I think a 10-hour
Like
flight.
Brussels.
10-hour flight is probably the most I'd be able to cope.
You only have to sit for another 4 hours. Then you can see the land
Yeah,
of
but
the
you've already done
rising sun.
one
I wasn't
flight by
listening.
that
What
point.
did you say? Where'd you say you'd go?
I would never. A 10-hour flight is the most I
How
would do.
fucking that get you? Is that like Hong Kong, right?
Like
It's further
Florida?
away than America. For like close.
Like that side of America is probably the most I'd go.
You-
Australia, I'll never end up there. That's simply too far.
Simply too far.
I won't do it.
What's the point? What's there?
I won't do it. I won't do it. It's simply too far.
They do have cows, though.
Good for them.
I think you'd like them.
Mine are better. Anyway, we're today talking about one of my favorite letters in the world. E. You might have heard me say it in the previous podcast. Eagle. Exactly. But we're not talking about the best thing beginning with E. We're talking about the worst thing beginning with E. And these two are going to battle it out. Are you ready, boys?
As ready as I'll ever be.
The worst thing beginning with E is what, Kelvin?
Embarrassment.
Oh, nobody likes embarrassment.
Nobody likes it.
It's a good one. Ben, what is going up today against embarrassment?
Earworms.
This, as in,
Wait.
As in, like, when a tune gets caught in your... There's not
Thought
like
it
a
was a thing.
specific worm.
no, specific, like an ear infection, not an ear infection. We're talking about the metaphorical.
We're talking about when a tune gets stuck in your head and you just can't get it out.
Okay. Who would care to
Terrible.
go first and talking about why it's the worst thing? Kelvin, embarrassment.
It's something I do every day on this podcast.
Embarrass yourself?
Yeah.
Really?
No. I don't know. I really don't like being embarrassed. I have such a high opinion of myself that when I do get embarrassed,
Yeah. What happens
It
to you when
hurts.
you get embarrassed? Because in the few times I do get embarrassed, I don't think I embarrass easily, but when I do embarrass, my face gets really red and really hot.
yeah,
And it's not a feeling I care to replicate.
I just kind of feel like a general kind of sense of doom and self-hate when I get embarrassed.
Do you embarrass it? Do you embarrass easily?
I do. I embarrass very easily.
Do you?
Well, the start of this podcast was fairly embarrassing.
You did it though. Like,
You did it though.
Yeah,
And how do you
that's
feel now?
true,
Do you
that's
feel
true.
now? Are you regretting it now?
Well, it's done. It's over. I've forgotten about it. The trauma shut it down in my head.
Interesting.
hard-hitting episode.
Sounds like
Yeah,
you don't like being embarrassed, Ben.
I don't like being embarrassed.
It's the worst thing.
Yeah.
I'll
Sounds
tell you
like
what, it's pretty bad. If I go on stage or in front of folk, like mentally I'm there. I'm good to go. I've got a piece to say, I'll say it. But then like my body betrays me. Like I'll start shaking and like I'll go bright red.
These are a lot of good arguments for Kelvin.
Oof, yeah, it's rough.
Yeah. All of those.
you're
things.
Do you know what? It's not the worst thing in the world, though.
Thank you.
Not like an earworm.
When was the last time you experienced an earworm?
Oh, tell you what, it happens so frequently.
Mhm.
And I think the worst thing for me, at least, is I don't know the full songs. So when something gets stuck in your head, it's just that one little bit going round. And like, what? I don't even know what the song's called. When you love me, when you love me, when you... That one. Let me know.
Yeah,
that one.
Which song's
The
that?
TikTok
The
song.
new meme.
Which
It's like-
one?
Do you love me when you love me? I don't love you.
I don't know what song
You don't
he's
know?
singing.
What is that?
I
Emma,
don't
do you
think-
know?
I
It's
don't
like
think-
it's
I don't
Future.
think he's doing a good job. Oh, when you love me,
That's the one,
It's a
you
bit
know.
higher. The pitch was
But
wrong.
you know what? How often do you listen to that whole song? I don't know how the rest of it goes. So
I
that's
only listen-
all that's going around in my head.
So that gets stuck in your head.
Lots of things get stuck.
See,
in my
I think, when I consider an earworm, sorry guys, I'm about to give you one. I think of songs like I go do push pineapple, shake the tree.
That's just the kind of music you listen to anyway.
Yeah,
Why you miss
Agadoo.
that?
You never heard Agadoo? Agadoo is like known to be one of the most famous earworms in history.
You've
Like
never
it
heard
went,
that song?
it went to number one.
but-
Your parents, it was like the 80s. Your parents would sit on the floor. The dance move was you'd sit on the floor in like a train, and they'd be like, like people would sit on the floor in clubs and do the Agadoo dance, and they'd be sat down. My mum told me about it. It sounded crazy.
Yeah, like local miners clubs and stuff. That's what
and
they
they'd be
got.
like, Agadoo, do push pineapple, shake the tree. I don't know if that's the words.
I can see why that would get in your
Now
your
I'm
noggin.
somebody. Do you have a song? I'm one of these people that and this might be a sign of a problem. But I
like
constantly
tinnitus or something.
Yeah.
Agadoo.
Agadoo. No, I'm one of these people when recording. Well, no, when I'm going about my daily life, and this might be a problem, as I say. Constantly have a song in my head.
It's torturous.
At the moment, it's "Birds of a Feather."
Oh.
Birds of a feather. That's constantly in my head today. Last week it was the Swedish Eurovision entry. Bada bada
well-known
bushtu.
Tune.
But-
Do you know what? When I was younger,
But why is it the worst thing then?
Well, like when I was younger, going into exams, I wouldn't allow myself to listen to anything the morning of because when I did do it, I walked to school with like my earphones in, and I get into an exam, and all that was going around was just I couldn't think about the actual exam. It was just like that tune was in my head, and it was so annoying. Just can't think. Just blocks out everything else. I think it's just annoying at the end of the day. Like if you're hearing these songs on loop out loud, like on a speaker, that would suck.
Does it
Just
throw
over
you
and
off then?
over.
Does it throw you off then in a earworm?
Does it throw me off the song?
Does it throw you off your daily life in general?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why it takes me so long to do any work.
It ruined our Friday last week, remember? Because we, the Magnificent Seven, we couldn't figure out what the song was.
Oh,
What
that was-
How does that go again?
So I don't even know
I
if I can
can't
remember it now. wait, give me a second. Dun, 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 dun.
No, that's not it.
Dun, 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 dun. Is that not it? I don't know what that is.
I can't remember the Magnificent. That's so annoying. We couldn't figure out the name of the song.
Now, this is a perfect example
We
of
couldn't
why
fig-
earworms are.
We couldn't
the
figure out the name of the
worst.
song when we had the song, Magnificent Seven. Now I know the name of it, I can't remember how it goes. But now I want to know what.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
There's apps for it. You can hum things into Google now.
Nah, Shazam's not going to pick that up.
You can hum things into Google, apparently.
Really?
It has this.
I'm going to test this after with
So,
that song. Do you
that
like
solved the whole
earworms?
I don't like them, but you can. I can just. You can usually just obliterate it by like listening to a different music. I find. Like
You find that?
if you've got like an annoying earworm.
Argue, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
good
think,
point.
I think there is just certain songs.
No, you're right.
It's not as bad
You're
as
right.
embarrassment.
Embarrassment's worse. Generational words.
I think there are certain songs that are like especially earwormy, and like you just can't. I do. Like and they're just always on the radio. They're always being played in like shops or whatever. You just can't escape them. So like a lot of time, fair enough. Maybe you can like get it out with another song, but you're gonna face it again. It's relentless, especially in this office when you've got that JBL going on all day, and you get songs like whatever
That's
that
true.
song's called. Oh, another example, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh.
What one?
Bing, bang, boom,
Oh,
Bing, boom, bam.
That was
That plagued the office.
Plagued the office for
like
full
2
week.
weeks.
that's less.
You've
Earworm.
I wasn't with you, Ben, but that was annoying that week when people kept going bing bop boom bop bing boom bam.
And then we didn't know any other part of
Yeah.
the song.
Bing, bang,
That's
boom.
all we were doing.
For a full week.
It got so bad we had to get like a tally going.
Yeah. I start docking people's pay
Yeah.
when the more they said it. That was annoying.
Yeah, but have you ever been embarrassed before?
Oh, can you name a time you felt embarrassed? Or do you care? Would it embarrass you more?
Yeah, you don't really want to talk about it after the fact, but
I try and
Dig deep.
take
deep.
my embarrassment and turn it into a funny story so I become less embarrassed. The whole school once saw my bottom.
Ooh, do elaborate.
We were playing British Bulldogs, and I was one of the very few. Back in my day, I was quite agile, quite fast. So I was one of the few remaining, and there's quite a big audience watching this last few rounds of British Bulldogs. And there's a bit of an embankment at the edge of the field that you could use to like evade capture, but that's where along that embankment people are watching. That's where most of the people are watching. And I was one of the last, and I got through everyone, jinking left to right. Last person, Stevie Rutledge, to get past. He's a professional rugby player. Not professional. That's an exaggeration.
Was he at the
played
time?
rugby. He played a lot of rugby. He was not professional. Never has been. Might have been. Anyway, jink right and go left. I'm heading up the embankment. Now, back in the day, in that school days, you wore your trousers quite low, as you know. Like, or at least I did. You know when you're
one of
you
those
could,
kids. You're
yeah,
like-
you
you're
can see
a
the
gangster.
boxers. You didn't wear a belt. And because it was somewhat cool to see your boxers.
Pretty
Anyway,
cool.
it was. So I got past Stevie. But Stevie, obviously, with his rugby skills, reached out, grabbed me. I've got no trousers to grab. He grabbed my boxers. Ripped them completely wide open. And I moonied at like the whole school that was watching. And then all that was left really of my boxers was the elastic. So it looked like I was wearing a thong for a little day. And I don't have trousers to like, I couldn't pull them up. But like, I didn't have a belt.
That must have felt pretty bad, right?
That was pretty embarrassing.
I
did not. I once also farted in chemistry, and everyone heard it.
as part of an experiment. or-
No, it was just like Ross farted, and
But tell you what though,
S2, S1, S2 embarrassment is like traumatic embarrassment.
Yeah. So, well, I have a story. I think coming to maybe this was as late as like S3 or 4, and it was sports day, and I used to get so wound up about sports day because I was one of the faster runners in my year. So I would be like trying to be in the top 3 at the 100 meters or whatever. And it came to the final. I'd made it through the heats and I slipped on the
Start line.
starting line. I like slipped right onto my face.
Oh no.
And I was like 20 meters behind. But the people at the end didn't know that. So I just I looked like the worst by a mile.
Oh.
And I started crying.
That is embarrassing.
And that's probably the most embarrassed
But do you know what?
I've ever been.
On the silver lining, don't these embarrassing stories make great stories?
They do.
We laugh about them now.
It's not even a good
It
story.
was harder for yours, I'm not going to lie. Yours is quite funny, but yours, when you said you're crying out.
Yeah, I
that's-
started crying afterwards.
But what great stories. We can laugh at them. Retrospect.
I'm not laughing.
I'm not laughing at it. I'm
not
not
laughing.
laughing. I laugh at mine. Another story of embarrassment, just quickly. Once I was quite a fast. You reminded me. I was quite a fast runner back in my day. I've said that before. Please believe me. Anyway,
Alex is faster.
No, he's not. We know this.
Foot race.
Oh yeah, of course.
Foot
It's the
race.
other way around.
Exactly. Anyway, so I was quite fast for my school. Quite a small school, though, mind. So they said, "Oh, Ross, do you want to go to the Highland Athletics Championships? Do you want to enter that?" I went, "Sure. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm fast. I'm really fast." Exactly. Turns out the Highlands, quite a big place, believe it or not. There was quite a few schools there. So we're there, and like I've never run on like a track before. Like it's just usually the field that we ran on in our school. And then we get there, it's proper track. I'm in the 100-meter race. So I go up to the line and I stood there like that, ready to go. Stood there. Meanwhile, everyone else has spikes on and they're getting into starter blocks. And I went, it's not going to go well because I'm just in my trainers. Then, I finished a good like 5 seconds behind everyone. And 100 meters isn't that long. They made me look so it is a full stadium like stand of people watching. And I finished so far behind. That was really embarrassing.
What a great story. We can all gather around.
This has been a lot of
We've
therapy for me
learned
today.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry, but I was like,
Oh.
that was embarrassing.
Well, see, I cried in front of everybody, and that's even more embarrassing.
And how
Oh,
much,
you cried.
how much
Oh,
more have you
no.
grown because of that embarrassment?
Like, not at all.
It's Ben, name me another
Trauma.
earworm.
I think earworms are like more often than not all the time, but more often than not, there are songs that you dislike.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think oftentimes you can listen to something so much, maybe even like it, and then it becomes an earworm, and then you hate it. I remember my brother, he loved Owl City Fireflies. He listened to that for like a week straight. I didn't hear anything else. And then afterwards, he was just like, that's the worst song ever written. I hate it. Like, an earworm could even turn a song you like into a song you dislike. And who, in reality, dislikes Owl City Fireflies? None among us.
Today I do.
That's great. Right, we're going to come back to you guys. Emma, unravel this. What do you think?
I can't lie, guys. You've just spent 17 minutes telling stories.
Is that not what a podcast is?
You're meant to be arguing, guys.
Sorry, this one's
Where's
turned,
the
this one's just
drama?
turned into therapy for
Yep.
You got an embarrassing story you want to share? Do you embarrass easily?
Sometimes.
Do you hold a lot of shame in your heart?
No.
No?
I don't
What is
think so.
something that's embarrassed you?
I'm jealous. I envy you.
I'm sorry, Kelvin. I can't think off the top of my head, to be honest.
And what about earworms?
I do get my fair share of earworms.
Do they annoy you?
Conclusive.
I feel like they're less annoying to me, but maybe more annoying to everyone around me.
Interesting.
So Emma's just completely unaffected by both of our problems.
Embarrassment or earworm?
I
Perfect
feel like
Rogues Gallery guest.
I maybe experience earworms more than I do when I get embarrassed, but the feeling of being embarrassed is worse than having an earworm for me personally.
Interesting.
Mm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Closing statement?
Boom, 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 boom.
I think my issue, Ben, is... And your closing statement? Hold on quickly.
I think the lifelong trauma of embarrassment far outweighs the momentary frustration that comes with an earworm.
I think that was a pretty good closing argument. Here's my issue, Ben.
Mhm.
I constantly have an earworm going, but it just doesn't...
Isn't it torture? Isn't
No,
it? Isn't it awful?
it's just
Don't
how
you
I
just
live my
no,
life.
no, no. Isn't it terrible?
Because I've been vibing out all day to Billie Eilish. I want you to stay.
All right, bit boom, bat boom, bit boom, bam.
That one was
If that was stuck in your head,
That was probably the most annoying one.
devastating.
But I think the trauma response from embarrassment that Kelvin has generated is too hard to ignore, and it wouldn't be right to not acknowledge that and take his embarrassment and make him feel better about it. So embarrassment is the worst thing, beginning with E,
Thanks.
especially high school embarrassment. Never goes away.
Ah, it's pretty bad, to be fair. To be fair.
And also at the start, you were fully agreeing with him. You were going, yeah.
Aye.
So thank you very much for listening to that, guys, and goodbye.
Goodbye.